Watch this race off pit road. Kyle Busch racing Carl Edwards on the outside. Here comes Brian Vickers out from his pit stall. Right out in front of them, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jr. come out, and then Tony Stewart and Jeff Gordon almost got in it.
It's like trying to put too much water in a funnel. They ran out of it. It wouldn't all go down at once.
Well, Darrell, imagine the easiest place to pass is on pit road. And here we go, back to green. 17 laps to go.
And everybody has 4 fresh tires.
So this should get really interesting.
Yes, it should.
Yeah, handling will not be a real big issue on this run. This is going to be more about who's got the best car now, who's got the most horsepower, track position, not making a wrong move, picking a partner to go dancing with.
Kyle Busch, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Carl Edwards are the 3 cars lined up on the bottom. Up front.
Now Brian Vickers in the 83 had a run on the high side, and Jimmy Johnson in the 48 jumped up there.
Up here. There we go. Stay right there with them.
So now it's Gordon, Stewart, and McMurray trying to bring the inside lane to the front.
This is when you pull your gloves all the way up over your elbows, boys.
Here comes Johnson in the 48 car hunting his teammate Dale Earnhardt Jr. and there's Jeff Gordon in the 24 fighting his way back.
Gordon looks for the middle, and Kyle Busch picks him up as a drafting partner.
Well, Kyle was trying to do a little side draft in there. I think he was trying to get a little suck into the corner to try to get ahead of Jimmy Johnson. Picked up Jeff Gordon. Think it's going to work.
15 to go when they come to the stripe.
They have kicked Carl Edwards in the 99 car all the way back almost outside the top 10. You see him fighting his way back on the bottom.
Yeah, once you get back in this mad pack back here, all the wind buffing around, it's hard to do much.
But what I like, Darrell, is you can get to the front.
Yeah,
a car in the middle of that pack. We've seen it so many times tonight. You can get back to the lead and have a chance to lead this and maybe win it.
If you time it right, you go back and then you time it right, get them methodically and work your way up there where when the white flag comes out, you're coming and not going, you got a shot.
Hendrick cars first, second, and fourth now as Jeff Gordon forges out front, and Kyle Busch gave Dale Jr. a shot trying to move him forward in the tri-oval.
Hendrick cars 1, 2, 3 as they head off into turn 1.
It's almost like no matter what. Look at Dale Earnhardt Jr. got shot up the racetrack in the 88, almost got into Gordon.
That's what he was complaining about, Larry. A little loose in, and that car really got loose on him getting in the corner then.
And that will scatter the field. Jimmy Johnson pulls to the front.
But it's like no matter what, the bottom line can fight its way back easier, no matter what happens down there.
Look at Jeff Gordon.
There he goes.
All the way back into the second 10.
He's going to be looking for Carl Edwards. Hey, Carl, I'm a good pusher. Whoa, he's going to get squeezed right there.
So Jimmy Johnson becomes the 12th different leader of this race.
Comes at 18, fighting back on the bottom. Got smoke right behind him. They look like they want to work together. There's that Vickers car, 83, the Red Bull car. It's right up there in the thick of this thing. Has been all night. Whoa. Tony sent Kyle down into the grass.
And once again, that double yellow line going below it is out of bounds, but only a penalty if you advance your position. Kyle Busch did not gain a position being down there. He got forced down there.
Jamie McMurray has now picked up the second spot behind Jimmy Johnson. Brian Vickers to third, and Denny Hamlin, the 06 winner, up to fourth in the 11.
But Darrell, you mentioned him, Brian Vickers in that Toyota, the 83 car. Look at him fighting his way down to the bottom. Jimmy Johnson in the 48. He's going to take the lead.
I'm looking for big things out of that 83 car this year. I believe they are poised to have a great run, and they're doing it right now.
And Kyle Busch left the bottom open for Jamie McMurray, and Busch backing up.
With the 11 pushed to 48 here.
There comes those Fords on the bottom. McMurray in the 26 and Edwards in the 99 fighting their way back.
You just get so frustrated because you're up there, you make the wrong move.
Troubles.
Oh, big
Menard and
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
And Biffle.
Right there. Keep digging there. You got one slide in the grass. Keep digging.
88's torn up big time.
And Bobby Labonte against the wall.
Bobby Labonte's car crashed to 16 for the second time.
You know, Darrell, these last 3 laps, things were getting racier. The moves were getting a little bolder. The car's sliding a little more. And contact.
Yeah, Mike, you just feel the intensity. You know, as it gets down here with just a few laps to go, you stop giving and start taking, and this is what happens.
Dale Jr. is going to have to take that car to the garage. Bobby Labonte's car torn up in his first race in a Ford for Yates Racing. Greg Biffle also involved, and the 98 of Menard, the pole sitter.
See what happens back here to start this melee.
Where you see them 3 wide, 3 deep.
On the 98's getting a little loose already. He's fishtailing.
Right in front of his teammate Bobby Labonte.
He gets Bobby Labonte, and that turns him. And
but Biffle also goes around.
I'm not sure
front of them.
I'm not. You don't reckon that Biffle slowed down because of the hollered there's a caution, do you? Because he looked funny that he would have gotten in. He was ahead of it.
There wouldn't have been a caution yet. Watch Biffle up on the high side, number 16 behind Kenseth. He got hit, I believe.
Oh yeah, he
One
did.
of the black cars.
Yeah, he came. Somebody got
into
him a little
Biffle.
bit. Not much, but a little bit.
I'm not sure how many wrecks Kevin Harvick has dodged, but it's a bunch tonight in that 29 car.
And Junior's car got all torn up there.
Yeah, he got clipped in the right rear and turned into the fence.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
With Bobby Labonte. Brian Vickers will pit. And he'll be joined by Denny Hamlin, Jeff Gordon, and Kevin Harvick on pit road. As cleanup continues.
Now they have less than 10 laps on those tires.
Yeah,
and we've got 10 laps to go right now.
That's one of those things that'll make me go,
When we restart, here's Dick.
Well, Jeff Gordon in, might as well take 4, Mike. He had slid well to the back of the pack, got 4 fresh tires, and go for it. See what you can do.
Well, you're going to restart no better than 15th if the rest of the cars stay on track.
But I think we've just seen this car all night. It runs really fast for a few laps, and then it
Here we go, buddy.
fades.
We're freed up. We'll put the fuel in it to give you some speed.
However,
I don't think we lost anything. Maybe 2 spots. Let's get you 4 tires on it.
when you restart 15th, that's the inside of the 8th row. It's not 15th back in line.
Well, it is. I totally understand the 29 car and the 24 car coming because they were back in the pack. The one that I'm just not sure about is Brian Vickers in the 83 car.
From Bobby Labonte, one more pileup. We're getting ready for the restart in the Budweiser Shootout on Fox.